All right, so I'm gonna start with mid. The mid is basically like process. You just either play to meet or you play to rotating mids. If it's rotating mids, you definitely want to catch them in a weird positioning. It will most likely be here or here. Is a really good spot for them to. There's a really good depth corner kind of like process. Um, but it literally plays the same like process. It's like process with, or I would say more like sunshine because it's this area right here. You can go lower into them. But it's basically the same as sunshine. You just play rotating mids or you plan to meet them. If you meet them, you definitely want to play on this area because you get like a lot of high ground, a lot of space too to work with. It's really easy to just meet them when you have really good high ground. They meet you too. Make sure soldiers initiate by bombing into them and landing on height. And that's pretty much it to mid. I'm not even kidding. It's just the same as sunshine. You just look at it the same way. Just like you catch them in the corner and they're basically dead. Um, but sometimes if you but the main part again is initiating. Soldiers are always gonna initiate. It's the same as process. Soldiers or yeah, soldiers are gonna just do a little high bomb into their combo. That's pretty much it. Um, Once your soldiers are bombing into that corner or into this corner, make sure scouts are walking your medic. You can like to get to the if you're medic and demo and scouts like over here, you just walk across point and then you just go into them. Your other scout can go lower or go around over here and then try to catch them out and keep them at the corner. But that's pretty much it. The main idea of this map is just to play on high. Whoever has high in a better position just wins. You can play crate. If they meet you here, you have soldiers. If you want to do a meet, like fight them when you get to mid, and they go through toxic into this left area. Make sure your soldiers are on height. Make sure your scouts on height. Make sure your demo stands right here far, and spam just low ground, and then that's pretty much it. They're all gonna be on low ground, and they just um die. So this main idea, just remember just to play on height a lot. Um, Play on height, and you basically just win. That's pretty much it. Now you're gonna now pushing into second. I'm gonna talk about drawing it in with ad. So real quick with ad, the main idea if you want to use with ad and you think you can catch them out, you go through this area and then you use on your demo and you just bomb. Um, but you could also use your ad on toxic. It's just a little tricky because if they're position bats and they just watch it, all they do is just leave. So it's not that good. So most of the time, if you have ad pushing into second, you preferably want to just get into second free while saving the Uber. So basically, the idea is have your soldier have your combo over here. If your flank should like try to play lower or play in that area, your soldier, your pocket is gonna jump through to make space. He's gonna call out where people are. If they're far, he should be able to walk a little bit more and also jump into another high ground area. So this thing, you can stand on this part right here. Um, but the main idea is you just land on the height and just spam them out. Um, you also check if there's stickies here or here, and make sure stickies are here. And then your scout should just clear them, and then you get second for free. Your flank should just be watching flank, so a scout can come out through the right here, and then your soldier comes out here, and he can just jump up on this point, and you get a lot of good room. Um, and then now you get second. Pushing into lobby is a little tricky. Obviously, you have to like clear the stickies. Most of the time, they're gonna be here, and most of the time, they're gonna be here or on the shutter. But basically, you just send a scout through lower over here, and then clear stickies for your player to try to come in. It's kind of like gully wash a little bit. Um, you get into lobby. Your your combo is gonna be positioned on the left side, most likely here, here, or here. Your medic can like play right here, so you can get heals to everybody. But the main part is that your combo or like your medic stays here in a position where he's good, and people have to walk to him for heals. Now let's talk about Now you have lobby. So of course, your combo is most likely over here, and then your flank, your soldier can just like, your soldier or your scout can like poke over here and try to look for information. Like if you just peek like this, you can like see everything on the map, and then you can spot sentry there, and a heavy right there, and you can spot like sniper over there too. So definitely like if you're pushing with ad, make sure you spot real quick, because depending on what they have, you're gonna have to try to take care of that. So an example is like if they have a sentry on the right, you go right side or you go right main and deal with it. If they have a heavy on the left, you go left or top left and then you deal with them. Most of the time, if you have ad, what I've seen a lot of people do, just go to the right side for free, because if most of the times demos won't have stickies here, but they just go right side for free, and then they just walk across and get so much space. Play point while saving the Uber, and in the moment when they see that you guys have like the point half captured, they're gonna try to step on it and save it, and in at that moment you use Uber so you can get rid of them. But you can go top left. The thing about top left is that you have so much space, and you also have with high ground, so you can just your demo and medic stands over here, and then everybody else is basically like on a lower ground than you. Top left is really good to dry push with. So the main idea is just have your soldier, your scout, get ready to go through this door. Your soldier should like be able to jump through, kind of like that, real quick, and then clear tickets if there's any, and then basically just spams them to back them up, and then your combo gets a lot of space. If you don't have Uber yet and you're just drawing like for picks, you basically just have your demo stay on here and then just spam tickets on point. Have your scout play on it, and then see if you can get a pick, and then have your soldier sack for like medic or something like that, or for a good pick. Soldiers can like come out through main or top right, do a really good bomb. Basically like kind of like that, or you can go top right, a sack real quick, stuff like that. It's just something you guys have to work with. Honestly, you can just try anything. Top left, you can go main, you can go right side. It just depends on what you guys want to do. But that's the main idea. Like the main concept of like if you want to go top left, right side, main, stuff like that. That's pretty much it. Oh, another thing. If you let's say in a situation where you guys go right side and their combo already set up right side too, but you guys had Uber. And you guys push them into spawn, your demo should quickly lock this up if you can, and then sticky point, and then have your players get on it real quick, because this spawn is like very long to rotate, so your players are coming out like this. It's like a long hallway to rotate, and then soldier has to like jump around and bump point. So if you guys come right side, you guys push them into spawn, your demo stickies this up, your demo also stickies this part up, your scout gets on it. Make sure also a soldier pre-bombs the left side, so he can do bomb this part, and then he can just like buy a little bit more time for the scout to cap it. You guys should be able to do that, and you guys win. Yeah, that's pretty much it for pushing. Now defending, so I'm gonna start with blast. So the thing about last is that obviously if you guys give up a lot of room, they have a lot of room to work with, and you guys are also on low ground immediately. So if they're on a top right, the only person who could do something is a scout who's close up range, or a demo who's shooting with stickies. Everybody else, soldier or scout, should deal with anything that they can try to close off. So top left, and then main. Afterwards, like you guys can like have somebody bomb top right and push them out or kill them, one of those two. But the main idea is just like try not to give up too much space, because at that point it's like it's not like it's done for, but it's gonna be hard to work with. So you just have your demo sticky top right, your demo can sticky main this right side. You can also sticky this part if you want to. Your demo just sticky those things up and just watch it. Your demo should not be able to Your demo should not like hold anything if he doesn't have stickies on it. So if he has stickies here, he just watch that. If he has stickies there, he just watches it. Your demo responsibility is not to hold the flank at all, so just make sure somebody else watch that. But yeah, basically just play close, and have like soldier found them. If you guys do have ad, you definitely want to take the advantage of getting into a lobby. If they're in lobby and you guys have ad, you guys could easily wipe them. But if they're not, they're gonna play outside lobby and they're gonna build Uber. You can play in lobby. Your demo can sticky this part up, and then sticky this part up. Your scout or soldier can watch this right hallway, and then your flank should just watch shutter and lower like this. And then at that point, you guys should just work with whatever. If you guys have Uber, jump through, get second for free, and get gap or whatever. To push out, you can go through here, just a little tricky because demos would always like sticky this part up. But if you push them out, they're most likely gonna leave either this part or toxic. It's like a really far from the shutter. But yeah, the main idea is just to try to get into second for free. So most likely you want to do shutter, have somebody clear stickies, and then have somebody jump through real quick, clear top part, and then get on cap, and then have soldier play it high and just spam them out. So now you have second, you pushed out a last. Again, you have your combo on the right side. You have demo stickies here, and demo can sticky this part too. Your flank just watches this part and watches this part. Your scout can look into lower just in case to know if we're hiding or playing for a bait play. Top left or this part is a little bit hard if you want to push because people already have the high ground on you, so it's gonna be a little bit hard. You have to like quickly like go around the corner and just jump if you can. Again, also in toxic, now you're just holding. This is just like a stalemate situation. Like you just watch. What's up?
Isn't that cargo?
This one?
Yeah, isn't that cargo?
I thought it was toxic because it had like the barrels.
We call it cargo.
Isn't toxic the one with the stair? The one that you start on low ground?
Oh,
I mean, it doesn't matter. I was just.
Yeah,
Because the toxic barrels. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you could also call it bamboo.
I thought this was called bamboo.
Yeah, I call it bamboo.
Well, you could be more specific if they're close to bamboo.
Some people call
toxic.
it big door, so it doesn't matter so much.
I honestly think we should just call it big door because like it's just way easier to say. It's like it's universal, you know? Because no one's gonna say bamboo or toxic.
I always called him big door and main.
I always said toxic. But
You want to do you want to make main cargo?
Just
Or do
easier to call
you want to make cargo main? Okay, let's call cargo is gonna be main. And toxic is gonna be big door or bamboo, whatever you call it.
Why can't we just be cargo and toxic? It's not that hard.
Because I keep forgetting that's called toxic.
Yeah, I keep thinking main.
I keep thinking poison for some reason.
All right, so I'll just call it main and big door.
Well, we already
lower.
Yeah, we already know what we're talking about. It's fine.
Yeah. Just to not confuse you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So. Like demo, just watch main, put these two stickies. Thing about toxic is that you can wide peek the fuck out of this shit, so you can have like soldier just spam. Have your demo also spam with pipes. Definitely want to check hiders when you come in here. Like this. And then you also want to check stickies. Most of the time the stickies are gonna be outside main. So they're gonna be like here and then here. There's gonna be stickies here, but the thing is that you can clear these pretty easy and you can spot them pretty easy too. I don't think this map has any edge bugs, right? I don't think it does.
There's one common thing on
There's
the on
there's
the
a sick hiding
signpost.
spot I can show you.
It's
Oh,
on the
God.
post above Chuck.
This one?
No,
Oh,
here.
why did I just type ad? I'm fucking retarded. I'm too
Ad
tired
for?
for this shit.
It's like up here.
Oh yeah.
Where are you? Wait, where are you?
Are you talking about this one above
Yeah,
Chuck?
that's exactly what
Yeah,
I
this
was
one
talking
is
about.
awesome, dude. It's vice versa, I think. You could do it
Oh, I
on
can't even
blue.
do it. You can do it right here.
That one is also good. I think.
Well, you
do
can
it on
walk
both.
along this whole thing.
If you
Wait a
Yeah, you
minute.
can do it on both.
Oh, I was hoping you could spam that. There's a little crack in there.
Can you do it here?
Oh yeah. I
Look
see
up there,
it.
there's like a little crack, but you can't even shoot into
There
it.
is a wall
Mhm.
bug.
Yeah, there is a wall bug right here. If you could manage to hit it.
Yeah. I mean, those two spots are pretty good. Like, if they're coming main, just have that soldier just jump up here and they just spam the fuck out of them.
That's
Yeah.
U0.
Actually,
Yeah,
wouldn't.
0.
I wouldn't actually expect somebody to be here. Like, if I knew they were coming. I mean, honestly, you can also bomb, like, do a little sick bomb over here too if they come lower.
Yeah, that's a pretty. Yeah, I think that should be a really good hiding spot. I honestly haven't seen many teams do this.
No, I haven't
Like-
seen anybody use this at all.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
kind of tough to get.
No, it isn't. Oh, the lower bomb.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
C-tap. No.
Yes.
Why can I not hear 0?
Because he's like far away. He's.
I was eating food.
What are you eating?
Oh, that's-
Pierogies and
yeah.
sausages.
What is it?
Pierogies and sausages.
I see.
Yeah,
Okay,
you got
but-
the C-tab to get to
Yeah.
It's
like
still.
that.
I think it's still pretty good, honestly.
Yeah, honestly, it covers these two areas pretty well. So honestly, it would be worth it to have somebody on there to force people, and then or force a medic, and then you guys can like play really far back and call out, and you just play really far back and just call out shit for him. A scout can go over here, call they're calling toxic, and then you guys can call main, and then you guys can call big door. Somebody else can call the lower. So, oh yeah, I was gonna say, when you're pushing into mid, check hiders. Now you know, check that. You check stickies. You check these two doors. You check this part, and you can also check this part. But definitely, you want to come into mid. About using, you just get through. You get through main. You have somebody jump through, and get on high ground. Your soldier just looks for information, calls it out. Your scout gets in and clears stickies, and at this point, it's basically another mid fight. If they're not gonna leave, if they don't leave, it's just another mid fight. So you just play like it's mid, and possibly with Ubers coming in like 10 seconds. But if you guys have Uber and you guys do want to use on it, you guys can go through the right door, or you guys have to go through the lower. The point of this lower part is to catch them off guard. You just send like a demo to just high bomb into them. And it's also pretty close to these two areas, which they most likely leave. It's just not guaranteed to make a play like that, but it's something you guys can try in scrims. If you guys do think you guys can catch them out, do a high bomb, your scout follows up, their demo lands to one of these parts, and then they either leave or they get fucked on, and that's pretty much it. But again, if you guys just want to get into mid for free, you can also try Big Door, because Big Door has just long ass hallway, and then people can also you can just easily jump to this big ass door, and then you just get on height. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Are there any questions?
Anyone?
No. So now I know how to play. I know how to play like Sunshine.
Yeah.
Where's my MG?
So Sunshine. So that means we're gonna lose. Okay.
I don't know about you.
We won.
My
one on
Sunshine's
Sunshine.
cracked.
All right. Well, let's win against Sunshine because we're not fighting Mexicans. You know, we're fighting like.
Why so specific?
What do you want me to say? That's the only team we've lost to. Mexicans. Not to
Okay.
be, I'm not being racist. I'm just saying their their team name is Mexfrag. You know, they're all pretty good. I think that's it's a team to beat. You know, we gotta
End the
improve.
recording before we get canceled.
Okay, later.
Hey, somebody add up to CP